Hi, how are you? Today I'm going to be painting my nails using the Dazzle Dry system, which I really just love this. I'm planning on getting 2 more bottles. They had a sale about a week ago of $5 off because they had overproduced quantity, and I just couldn't get it just because I did have not the money to get them to spend, and it was a good deal. So they had a selection of specific colors that you could have gotten for $13 instead of the regular $18. So I thought that it was a pretty good deal, but unfortunately just couldn't get them. But I'm hoping that I will be able to get 2 more colors in the near future, because these just last so long. You can see how my nails they peel, and with this even they don't chip like how any other nail polish will do. So that's what I love this system. And I cook a lot. I cook every single day, and I cook from scratch. Like, I make bread, I make scones. If you have seen my cooking videos, like, I cook a lot, and I use my hands for everything. So having a nail polish that can really last that long, like, it really just lasts me a whole week, and it will start fading just like in here, like at the edge of the nail, but it doesn't chip. So I just love this. So today I'm going to be using Love Secret, which is this, and I just wanted to show you the system in case you are new to this. This is the base coat, which is very cloudy when you first get it, so you have to put it in hot water. And what I did, have my hot water in here, submerge that in there for a few seconds until it warms up, and then it becomes clear like this. So I'm ready to start painting my nails. And what I love about the brand too is that I didn't know they are like, they don't have that many chemicals on them. I have to clean this bottle. I know I should have done that last time, but anyway. So what I love the most is that they are a natural brand, so they don't have that many chemicals on the products. And that's why the first video I did mention that these did not have the regular nail polish scent. Any other brand that I have used before, it's just like regular common brands of nail polish, they have that regular, that strong nail polish scent, and this one didn't. So now it makes sense why, because it's natural. It has all the ingredients that work together to make sure that the system will last a long time in your nails. So if you don't cook as much as I do, if you are not constantly washing your hands, then probably this will last you 2 weeks, because that's why they advertise that it can last you 2 weeks. So yeah, there you go. Now I got my nails a couple of days ago. I slightly filed them, and then right before I did this, I did rub them with alcohol, as I usually do. And now I'm painting them. So hopefully you're having a good day. Today I do have a small event, and that's why I needed to paint my nails. So since I'm going to be painting them, I was like, well, why not just go ahead and do a video. So this is the color that I was wearing the first time I did a video, so you now can see it how it looks, because I removed this when I did the first video, and then I apply the other colors. So I have now shown this one. It's very pretty. Now the bottle, you're going to see that it's kind of like faded. It has happened to all my full coverage bottles that I have. Well, how many do I have? 2 like this, because the other one is more sheer, and then I have 2 glitters. Well, one of them is the blue that I'm going to upload today. It's ready, but maybe, I think that it's live right now because I scheduled it. So you can see that it kind of fades, but the product inside is intact, so don't worry much about it. I think that it has to do something with being natural. And you see this is ready to apply the second coat, and on the second coat, that's when I will cap the edge. Lightly, you know, because my nails are super short, and I feel that the shorter my nails are, maybe because they do peel, the longer a nail polish lasts. Even if it's a regular nail polish, I do feel that because they're shorter, the nail polish, it really just lasts longer. So I personally prefer to keep my nails short just because of all the things I do around the house. And when I have a little bit longer nails, I'm scratching myself because I'm not used to have a little bit longer nails. So hopefully it's not too dark because it's kind of cloudy, so the light is kind of like coming and going, so hopefully the light is still good that you can see. And there's music playing in the back just because I feel it's so weird just talking in silence. I need noise. And usually who make the noise in my house are the dogs, which both are sleeping right now. I mean, it's 10:30 in here, 10:30 a.m. But I have two older dogs, so they're napping, morning napping. And then Kiddo and husband, they're going for a car ride because Kiddo was like scratching the walls. He was going crazy. He was driving us crazy. So he took him for a car ride just so he can see green and the cows that may be around. It's good for your mental health to go and get in the car, even though you may not want to go out still and be mingling with everyone who's outside. But it's good to get in the car, you know, and then just go for a car ride. If your child likes that, I highly suggest it. It's good for them, it's good for you. It gives you a break from just being, you know, inside the house and just not moving. I mean, just being stuck at home. I'm just going to stand. I just want to see if you have enough light. Oh yeah, there is enough light. I'm going to see if I do this. Yeah, a little bit more light there. There you go. A little lamp that I have next to me. And so what I was saying, oh yeah, so go for a car ride. You know what we do is that we go for a car ride and then we take him to the car wash. We have a car wash company here that they're all over the state where you should stay in the car and then the machine will grab your tire from the bottom and it will just move the car as you go through, you know, first like the mopping and then the brushes and then the water and then the fans to, you know, dry your car with heat. And my son just loves that. We call it a little amusement park where, you know, he just loves it. So that's what we have been doing for years, and that's a pretty good advice. So when our son was very sick one time and he was refusing to take his medication, we took him to the car wash, and back then we were paying every time that we were running through it. Luckily, the company that is in here, they offer a membership where you should get unlimited washes, but back then we didn't have it. And that day, for him to take his antibiotics, it took 9 times to go through the car wash that our backup camera broke. I mean, it probably got wet, it got steam or whatever, it worked and it didn't, you know, work again, so we have to replace it. So it was expensive, you know, antibiotic giving time that we had with him, but it worked. He drank that, and then the first time we got in there, we told the gentleman, we were like, just keep the machine on. And it was in the middle of the winter, you know, I think that it was December or January, and I was like, just keep the machine on because we're going to keep this in rotation for a while until he can take his medication. And you know, he was very, very understanding. And then after that, we got the membership, and we have had it for a couple years now. So little advice, little didn't think about it, but you know, that's, you know, if you need that for your child, you know, just be creative, whatever works to give them medication. I know sometimes the liquid or chocolate syrup of, you know, peanut butter, whatever, it just doesn't work. So if you have something like that in your city, try it. Why not? Well, let's go back into painting our nails. So anyway, I was telling that because probably they're at the car wash right now. And the other thing that I wanted to mention is that, right, you know, different from nail polish, it's that don't believe everything you see online. You know, like right now I'm doing my nails, I'm in my PJs, I have no bra, I have a toothpaste stain on my shirt. So you may think that, oh yeah, she's there relaxing with music in the background, maybe her house is pretty and organized. No, it's not. There's toys on the floor, one of the dogs who's in diaper, he pee on the carpet. You know, it's real life. Isn't that pretty though? And it has like tiny little micro tiny glitter, but then you can just not see it. So anyway, so what I was saying is that just don't think that when you believe into all, I mean, when you see all those videos online, especially in YouTube, then, you know, it cracks me up when everyone has a beautiful backdrop and with candles lit, and I'm like, well, no, when you're a parent and you're a hands-on parent, especially when you're a special needs parent, that may not be the case. So at least I don't care about that. If you like it, please go for it. I'm not one to tell you what you can do or not, but I just want you as somebody who's watching the videos, because I watch, you know, videos sometimes, and well, not sometimes, I watch them every night, okay, to fall asleep. But I don't care about what the backdrop may be. It can be anything. It's just as long as you don't give me like a motor scene, I'm fine, you know. If what you're talking or what you're doing is interesting, I don't care if you have a lit candle and everything looks beautiful with lights in the back, or, you know, like you have a shiny backdrop. If that's what I say, that if the content, it's good, everything else doesn't matter. And I'm not saying that my content is good, okay? I'm just being me. But I just want you to know that what you see, it's not always what it is. And I told a client that yesterday. I said, what you see is what you get with me. And here we are. Okay, so let's go back into the nail polish. Of course, I'm taking my time because I'm trying not to need to clean too much after, so it saves me time. But even with this system, because it dries so fast, it's honestly like foolproof. I just love it. I feel that this is like an excellent system for somebody who's not used to do their nails, because the nail polish itself, like, it fixes itself. I just don't know how to explain it. It's not streaky, and even if it's streaky, it will fix itself on the second coat. It doesn't get bulky, so you can do more than 2 coats if you want to, but it will not get super thick. Like, it doesn't feel thick on the nail. Now, of course, you know, you have to follow the system in the way that it has. Oh, shoot. You see how I just ruined that one? No, don't worry. What I'm going to do is quickly get some right away and fix it. There we go. So while it dries, it's going to fix. It's going to have a tiny little thing in there. Don't worry. It will level up itself and you will see it. I'm happy that this happened, so you actually get to see it in real life. Because I just applied the second coat while this one was wet. I'm not going to apply the second coat on that pinky finger. So what I was talking, okay, so you have to follow the process for the system, you know, into prep your nails, make sure that you put the base coat in hot water so it can activate itself and that type of things. But everything else, you just paint it naturally. But this is the beauty of this system, that it's just, it corrects itself. That's what I love it. It's not that I know exactly what to do or what to paint my nails. And then also because it dries so fast, like you see how even when I'm painting, so I'm a righty and I'm painting my right hand right now, but you see how usually I'm way more messy with this hand, just because it's harder to paint with your left hand. I usually just try to hold still, and well, of course, when I'm doing my own nails and I'm not doing a video, I'm not talking, so it's way easier to do it because I can kind of like hold my breath and keep a steady hand. But it's not that bad. And if you have like a little orange stick, just go right before it dries and whip. You can see this is the one that I use with the video that it's going live today with the blue. I still have blue. Again, I don't have that many of these ones, so I keep using them. And the purpose is just to remove that extra nail polish. So, but yeah. You see, it dries, and what I love about it is that now, because of course I have nail polishes from different brands, is that I forget that I have to wait until this one dries to paint this one, and then I had a bubble like that one. But look, hopefully you can see how it corrected itself. I mean, it's great. It's the system. It's really good. Hopefully you can get it in your country. I missed to put a little bit of paint right there, but it's going to get fixed right now. I just need to stand to see how much time I have left. Okay, so I have 3 minutes, so I may need to pause and then start again so I can go ahead and not miss out the second coat. So I'm going to go and pause it to do the second coat. So just give me 1 sec. Okay, so I only pause the video and then I start right away. One thing that I want to mention is that I don't edit these videos. I do them one time and that's it. Again, what you see is what you get. So I just don't have time to be editing videos or whatever. I'm a mom, and I work, so I just want to make sure that it's dry. Yep. You see, it really takes like a minute, 2 minutes to be dry, and then you're ready to go. What is the line of a song? I'm trying to remember. What you see is what you get. I can't remember. Usually with this one, I can actually do only 1 coat. But because I was kind of messy and I missed to put paint in some areas, that's what I'm going with a second coat. But usually because it is full coverage, then you don't need to do 2 coats. I mean, you can if you want to, but I feel that you don't need to. And it doesn't affect the longevity of the system on your nails either, because I have done only 1 coat. Like for example, I did the blue one. Only 1 coat, and it lasted fine, a week. Well, it lasted 6 days to be exact, so I'm not misleading you. It was 6 days that it lasted on my nails. I got too much in here. Let me redo it. Now this one, I do feel that it is getting thicker. So what you do is that you have to use the Revive liquid that you have to buy with the system. But because in my case, remember, we're skipping that one because it already has a second coat. I didn't buy that one yet because it came with the mini kit that I bought originally. And you need only few drops of that one, so I'm going to add few drops of that one after I'm done painting my nails, or yeah, I have to do it before, because if not I'm going to forget for next time. So I will apply a few drops of that one. Once my nails are done, I probably, if I have time, I can go ahead and get the reviver and then add it to the nail polish so you can see actually how much. But I usually add, I don't know, between 6 and 10 drops based on how thick it is and how liquid I want it. I go like one time, you know, like I do 6, 8, 10 drops first, and they're tiny little drops. I mean, it came with a tiny cute mouse dropper, what I call it, because it's so tiny it will look like it's for like a mouse. But I do tiny little amounts at a time, because again, you can always add more, but you cannot take it out once you add it. It's the same concept that you have to apply when you're cooking. You can always apply more, so go in small quantities and then add as you need it. There's something so relaxing about doing your nails. It's not only because you're just like concentrating in what you're doing, so then you're not thinking about anything that may have been stressing you, and you're just focusing on this. Like, you see how much I did applied in there at the end, and look, the magic, it's just leveled up itself. Isn't that cool? Am I the only one that thinks that that's just so cool? Like, that have never happened with any other nail polish pen that I may have used. It's just never did, because it always will just stay just how you put it, and it was streaky, it will remain streaky. And with this one, it's just, it doesn't. Now hopefully you can see in the camera, I don't know how the lighting is, but it's getting opaque, and that's part of the system. So when you apply the color, it looks very pretty, like shiny, but as it's drying, it starts getting opaque, and that's when you put the top coat. It will regain its shininess. I don't know if that's a word, but it will be shiny again. I mean, it has a tiny little sheen, but not how it is as when you're just applying it. So just going to give it a little bit of more time. Well, what else we can talk about? Today's Mother's Day, so happy Mother Days to all mothers, grandmothers, women's, mothers of humans, mothers of pets, mothers of aliens, mothers of the universe, mothers of the light, mothers of anything that you can mother out there. So happy, day for you, to you. Don't go crazy. Don't be asking your family to give you many things. It's just a commercial day. I always say that you need to be celebrated more than one day a year. One day is not enough for me. I need more. Hopefully you do too. Value yourselves. I'm not saying that you have to be greedy and be asking for things all the time. No, I'm just saying that you can get breakfast in bed more than once a year. You can get some time off more than once a year. You should, that's the way that how your family should be considering you. Or your pets, your aliens, whatever, again, that you're a mother to. Maybe your adoptive parents, maybe your foster parents, anything. Just remember, take time for yourself, especially in times like this. So I'm just touching it just to make sure that they're ready for my top coat, and they are. Just want to make sure that if I feel anything, yep, it's ready. So here we go. Now with this one, I do only one coat, but I do a good one, a thick one, like load it up. Like this is bacon and cheese and sour cream in your potato. Don't just go a little bit, like fully loaded. Yeah, me. Now I'm going to be hungry, of course. You see, a very good coat. Don't be shy. And always, always, always make sure that when you do your top coat to cap the edge. Always, because with that you're going to make sure that your nail polish is sealed. Now I wonder how, well, again, it's not that I went to the salon often to get my nails done, so probably capping the edge has been something that nail technicians have always done and I didn't know. So I wonder if my other brands will last longer. I mean, not my other brands, the other nail polish brands that I own will last longer. But you know what, I did paint my nails. No, but I didn't use the entire system. When I painted my nails with the Bettina nail polish, I did not use the entire system because I didn't buy the base coat and the top coat for that nail polish that the brand does sell. So maybe if I did, it would have lasted longer, because that one, it lasts me maybe 5 days, so it was longer, you know, than other nail polishes, but it did chip, just like how all the other nail polishes have always done before. I have like, I feel that I have under my nail right here, yeah, it's like, look, that sensation of the nail glued to your skin, it just bothers me. Ooh, there we go. So to be fair, you know, if I have had the entire system, I will be able to see if that one wouldn't chip. But to be fair, the nail polish this lasts long, considering that I did not have the full system. And it's quite affordable, just $5 for that bottle. And I think that the base coat and the top coat, they're also the same price. But when I look on the website, because then I was like, oh shoot, I should get, you know, the top coat and the base coat to do their system fully, because then I was like, well, if I was a brand and somebody did a video like that and then they go and they say, oh well, it didn't last that long, well, you have to use the product how they are advertised, you know. So, but I wasn't promoting it. It's something that I have. But to be fair, you know, if ever I made a comment, I wanted to be a comment where I did use the system how it should be, like this one, you know. If you don't use the system how, you know, it is, like with their own base coat, their, you know, nail polish, and then the top coat, there's not going to be a guarantee that it's going to be as good as this one. So I just want to stand and see how much time I have left. Oh, see, I have good. So now the magic is done. This is ready. Hopefully you can see. I always try to do this because I don't have my camera in autofocus, because I do use my camera for photography and I don't use autofocus. I focus myself, so trying to mess with the whole setting of the camera, it just doesn't work for me. So that's why sometimes you see that it's very good and sometimes it's not. It's just because I adjust the focus myself before I start doing the video. So hopefully you can see the shine. That's what I'm moving them, so I know that in some angle it will capture, so I keep moving my hands, expecting that you will get to see this in one shot or another. So maybe let me put my hands like this, so when I do the thumbnail, I actually will take it just like from this. Again, I just get the videos out of the memory card, put them in my computer, upload them, and that's it. I don't manipulate them. I don't have time for that. That's not my thing. And then again, it's all about just being you, being real. You can see my hands are dry. You can see my vein in there. You can see my little scars from cooking. Nothing should be perfect in this life, because nothing is perfect. Just don't achieve for perfection, because life will slap you in the back and will say, wake up, here we go, you got sick, and here we go, you have diarrhea. See, life is not perfect. And it's ready. How cool is this? I'm just blown away. You saw that how much I applied of this product. You saw that I did two coats of the base coat, 2 coats of the nail polish, and a thick juicy coat of the top coat, and this thing is ready to go. I mean, this just blows my mind. I wish that more brides use this on their wedding day. I wish that more cooks use this, or chef use this. I wish that doctors, nurses, they're constantly washing their hands, because it's just so quick, so quick to be done, and then you're ready to go. You're going to an event, use something like this, your nails look like, they got professionally done, super shine, and I just love it. I got a new brush. This is an e.l.f. concealer brush, $1. I went to the supermarket yesterday, I needed some groceries, and I got this one because the brush that I was using to clean around my nail, it was from I bought oil paint and a canvas over a year ago. It's here in my office, expecting to paint. I want to do a brush painting, and it's something that I was like, sure, we can do that. So I actually bought it to, not to film, just because I wanted to follow. Me and my friends, we went to a place where you follow the instructor and you're all painting the same, but then all of them look different because all of you have different strokes and you paint differently, you follow the directions differently, and it was so fun and it was so relaxing, and I was like, ooh, I probably should paint that, and haven't had the time. So anyway, so I bought this set of brushes, which they were pretty cheap, to use for the oil, so that if I mess it up and it didn't work, at least it didn't cost me an arm and a leg, and that's one of the brushes that I have been using. So it wasn't that great or anything. It's not that I bought it just for this. I've just been using it because I saw a video of a lady cleaning the nails like this, and I was like, that's genius, because I used to just go and wash my hands and then like try to peel it off just with my finger, and you know that after a day or so, all these remnants that you have in the nail will fade off because of water, and with this you just go. So this lady, I just cannot remember her name, but if I come across the video, I will add it in here. She said that she uses this because it's only $1, so very affordable. I like that, and because it's dense, so in that way the product is not going to be running, and you can just clean your nails. And that's what I think too, that it makes the main difference when you are doing your nails at home. Make sure that you clean them and that you're careful so they do look good. I think that that's been the main difference for me since I got this system, that I've been way more careful with how I paint my nails. Before, I didn't used to apply base coat until I started using the one from Bettina. You saw in the video that the bottle, it's almost halfway because I have been using it for over a year, well, almost 2 years. So years ago I didn't used to use a base coat. I never did. So my nails will get yellowing and I will have nail polish all over my skin, and that's how my nails just never look as good as when you get them in a salon. But if you mimic what they do at the salon, your result can be as good as theirs if you're careful. You just take your time. And here we have, this is it. This is the final result. So hopefully you like it. Just need to see if I still have time recording. So hopefully you like it. Hopefully, you know, I can show you that I'm just a regular person, not a nail technician. I'm not famous. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a pretty backdrop with flowers and candles and lights, because I don't care about that. I'm just a regular person in PJs with toothpaste stain on her shirt without a bra that is just painting her nails. And this is the result. So if I can do it, you can do it. And I can guarantee you that your result is probably going to be even better, because you're not rushing and you're not doing a video. So there you go. Well, take care. Have fun. Hug yourself. Mwah! Kisses for everyone. Bye-bye.